Hey guys, I'm Daphne Quay, your boss lady realtor here in Austin, Texas. Today we are doing another market update. I think it's so important to do these videos as much as possible just because having real-time information is really important. Today, I'm also going to be showing you some numbers from 2023 so we can really compare and contrast what numbers we're doing 2 years ago and what numbers are doing now. So with that, let's dive in. Before I begin, I just want to ask you to subscribe and like this video. Even if you just watch this video all the way to the end, that will help me tremendously, and that will help the algorithm push this video out to other people that need to see it. So I thank you in advance. Okay, let's jump in. As per usual, I looked up market information from Travis County. This information comes from the Austin Board of Realtors, which we as realtors have to be a part of here in Austin. So this is for Travis County. Travis County is large. It spans all across the Austin area. It even goes into Round Rock a little bit, Pflugerville a little bit, parts of South Austin, etc. Let's start off by looking at the top first quadrant, which is median sales price. The median sales price in April of 2025 was 520,000, which is down 2.8%. We'll call it nearly 3% from the year prior. Okay, now we're going to skip down to the quadrant below that says months of inventory. So basically we have 6 months of inventory. I just looked up how many homes we have in the market, and currently we have 13,847 homes. So with that said, we have 6 months of inventory. Basically that means if no new listings or homes enter the market for sale, they will all sell out in 6 months. That's fairly balanced from what I understand. I'm not an economist, but I have heard that 6 months of inventory is kind of a healthy-ish place to be. It very much feels like a buyer's market though. It does not feel balanced from what I'm seeing, and we'll talk about that more here in just a second, so keep watching. Okay, we are going to go down to new listings and active listings. This is the one that I really want to unpack. So let's begin with new listings. In April of 25, there were 2,923 new homes hit the market. And I don't mean new construction homes, just homes that are available for sale. The other one is active listings, which was up to 6,791 homes. That's in Travis County alone. That doesn't include surrounding areas, which is wild to think of. And then if we look at the numbers below here under the active listings, it says it went up 20% from 2024. That's bonkers. I said that's bonkers. Wow. When I was looking at this, it really caught my attention, or piqued my interest, if you will. 20% is a humongous jump, and we are definitely feeling it in the market. I'm seeing homes stay on the market for longer, and I just feel like buyers have a lot of options in this market. Okay, so let's see if we can do a little side by side. If we go to this infographic from April of 2023, we can see that there were 3,975 homes active on the market. And now we are at 6,791. Granted, this was 2 years ago. The kind of funny thing is, or like the ironic thing is, if you look at the bottom number, active listings, it says up 211% from the year prior. That was 2022. 21 and 22 were an absolute zoo. I talk about those markets quite a bit in other videos. If you have questions about what I'm referring to, just leave a comment and I'd be more than happy to explain. But I really want to look at these two numbers basically side by side. In April of 23, there were, we'll call it 4,000 homes on the market, and April of 25, there were 6,700. That is such a big jump. Now, the way that they did this infographic in 23 was slightly different than the way they are doing it now. If we go down to the last little quadrant of the 23 one, we can see that months of inventory was 3.3 months in April of 2023, which is crazy because now we are at double that in 2 years. Ouch! Alrighty, so back to the future, back to our infographic of April 2025. So here we are again, average days on the market is 69 days, which is up 1 day from the year prior. So April 24, homes are on the market for an average of 68 days. And then the other one that I feel like just people are always asking about is like, what is my negotiation power? How much can I expect to buy my house for? And here in this last portion says average close to list price is 95.2%, compared to 95% in April of 24. So your power as a buyer has gone down by 0.2%, which I don't really think is like saying that much, to be fair, because if we go up to the median sales price, it says 520, which is down nearly 3% from last year. So are you really paying more? I don't think so. So that's what Travis County is doing, or did, in April of 2025 in a nutshell at a high level. I always, of course, think it's interesting to look at these numbers as they come out, but I think it's even more important to compare what they were in the past, because then we can really see what trends are doing. And right now, the very obvious and clear trend is that home values are going down. So guys, keep an eye out for other videos similar to this one. Of course, I've always got videos about neighborhoods, home tours, market updates, things to do, etc. in Austin. And if you guys have ideas for videos or questions about what I'm talking about, always leave a comment. Keep it respectful in the comment section and I will respond. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end because, like I said, it helps me, it helps the algorithm, and it helps people like you get their little eyes on this information. And if you haven't subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Please subscribe. Please hit the notification button so you can be notified every time that I do a video like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Daphne Quay, your Boss Lady Realtor. Till next time.